Because my brother right here, what's his name? Ruben been asking very good questions. I heard you before. You said God does not play the role of the police. He's going to say the victim and the thief, right?
For salvation to both the thief and the victim.
Okay. I want you to get Exodus 21 and verse 16. My brother right here. Do you think that there should be a payback for slavery? No. Do you think so after all the years, the 400 years of oppression and slavery, you don't think that the black man that's still being on the bottom, we don't deserve anything better? Because right now, I look at my people, we're on the bottom of society still. Would you agree? So you think that there should be a change in status? No? Yeah, follow how we living? We're gonna see what Jesus said. We're gonna see what the Bible says. We're gonna prove what the Bible says. Men and women, listen to my voice. We're gonna prove to you what the Bible says about slavery. God is a just God. He's gonna prove to you that he does not agree with what you're saying. Read what you got.
The book of Exodus chapter 21 and verse 16. And he that stealeth a man,
What's up, man? She's Muslim. Are you Muslim? Okay, sis. 1 second. I'm gonna deal with this and I'm gonna get to you. Don't go no answers. Read it.
Exodus chapter 21 and verse 16. And he that stealeth a man,
I want someone to hold that sign up for me. He that stealeth the man. When did this happen? Who did this happen to? We can ask these questions. The white man, he came from North America, from Europe. He came to our land, stole you from your homeland, brought you to the Netherlands, the Dutch, the British, scattered you all over according to the Bible. What is the judgment of God according to the Bible? Read it.
And he that stealeth a man and selleth him.
This is slavery in the Bible. He that steals a man and sells him, what is the Bible? Huh? So you know this?
Yes, I know this.
Okay. And we're going to see if Jesus agrees in the New Testament as well. Finish it out.
And selleth him, or if he found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Okay. Now you're saying Jesus changed the message?
No.
So you agree with that slavery deserves a payback?
Death can also mean of the body and the soul.
Okay.
Yes. In judgment day.
Romans 13 and 9. We're going to see what Jesus Christ said, my sister right here. Because the Arabs had us in slavery as well.
Right.
This was a problem because many of us today, we are following many different gods.
Right.
I want that first and then I want... Give me that first, read.
The book of Revelation.
Verse 9.
13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear,
what?
let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
The Bible says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. This is what's wrong with our people today. We don't want to agree with what the Bible says. Read it from the top.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9.
Look it up. Verse 10.
If any man, verse 10, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
The Bible says, he that leads the captivity shall go into captivity. This is the last book of the Bible. This is God's judgment for slavery. Who has the slavery? The so-called, you put that down. The so-called white man has the slavery. Now, your people in slavery, my people in slavery, the Arabs as well. Hold on. Many nations played key roles in our enslavement. Now, us as a people, we're still in the bottom of society, and this is why we must come back to God, because we want reparations. This is God's payback, God's reparations. My sister right here, Deuteronomy 28, verse 64. Sis, come on, I'm not gonna bite. All right, we gonna read what the Bible says. Because the reason why slavery happened is because we broke God's law. We went into slavery, sub-Saharan slave trade, and the transatlantic slave trade. The white man and the Arab man played key roles in our enslavement. Let's see one of the curses following the slave trade. Read.
the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 64.
What's up, man? Hold on.
I wasn't talking about the guy before, but you changed the thing. No, I just want to close. No, not the question. I want to end the topic because I have to go. We were talking about. I was saying yes, everyone.
Matthew 1:21. Okay, Matthew 1:21. This is the New Testament. Did Jesus Christ come back to save everyone? Is he coming back? Excuse me. Is he coming back to save everyone? Matthew 1:21. Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 1 and verse 21. And he shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt.
And she shall bring forth a son, Mary.
And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus.
She shall call his name Jesus. Talking about Jesus Christ, a black man, by the way. Read.
For he shall save his people.
He shall save who?
His people.
Who?
His people.
No, all people.
His people.
Is that clear?
But it also says he was sent to all nations.
Okay, so that means the Bible is a contradiction then?
No.
So what does that mean?
All nations, his people.
Okay,
For everyone.
hold on now. Matthew 2 verse 6. I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to explain it to you. I got you. It's going to show you who his people is according to Matthew 2 verse 6. Okay, now we're going to go why it says all nations. Because we think, why does it say all nations? Because we were scattered in all nations. Okay, so all nations is talking about the Israelites going to the Bible. You agree? So do you agree with the Bible or not? The Bible says he was his people in all nations. How did we get into all nations? How?
I agree with the Bible that it's
How did we get into all nations? Okay, so all nations is referring to who? It said he would save his people. What race was Jesus Christ from? He came from all nations. Make it make sense to me. Dialogue with me. How can he save his people? His people is specific to one people.
Bring it up.
Who is his people? Read. 2 verse 6.
The book of Matthew, chapter 2 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel.
It says, my people, Israel. The people God's coming back to save, his people, who? What did the Bible just say? His people, who did the Bible just say his people were?
Israel.
Okay, so we agree. What's causing you to fall back? Go ahead.
Because what did he do in Israel? He spread the word to all around the people. That's why he translated, he told his followers to translate into Greek, to send it on to all people. Not only these.
Why would they have to go into all nations? Deuteronomy 28. Because you're not understanding. They had to translate it because they went into captivity under all these different nations. Okay, so what's the hang up? What's the hang up? I want you to understand what the Bible is saying here. No, you're not understanding. All people do not need saving. He went over slavery happened to one race. The blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. They don't need saving. That's what you get hung up on. They went to slavery to all nations. This is why they have to go into all nations to teach the people that they are God's people, because they don't know no more. They don't know no better. They think like you and saying, no, I'm not an Israelite. I'm Greek. No, I'm Dutch. The Bible says you are the children of Israel. Right. Right, bro? What happened? I'm listening. I want a dialogue. So, do you understand what your nationality is at least?
God is a loving God. If God is a loving God, why would he only save the people of Israel and not everyone?
Okay, now you've been asking a lot of good questions. Now you see what we've been doing? We're going in the Bible and backing up what we're saying. This is not my own thoughts here. We're going in the Bible and proving what it's saying. I want Matthew 15:24. My brother, what's going on? Bossman, what's up? You speak English? Okay, good. What's your name? Vincent? I'm Vincent. That's Vincent. I'm Nehemiah and your name is Ruben. Okay. Matthew 15:24. Matthew 15:24. Yeah. Take this away. Alright. He asked a good question. If God's a loving God, why would he only come back to save one race? Israel. We're gonna see what the Bible says about this, okay? Because do you believe that God come back to save everybody? Boss man right here. Sis, do you believe God come back to save everybody? Okay, we're gonna see what the Bible says. Matthew 15:24.
The book of Matthew chapter 15 verse 24.
Bring it up.
But he answered and said, I am not sent.
What color are these words in?
Red.
When the words are red, that means Jesus is speaking. Jesus is saying he's coming, he was sent from the Father to save one race. Let's see what race that is. Read.
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.